Food noise doesn't come from a lack of willpower or motivation. It actually comes from a lack of trust.
Welcome to Talkin Sh, the podcast where we get real about the unfiltered truths women face in the quest for perfection. I'm Jana, your host, a dietitian and fellow woman navigating the pressure to have it all together, the perfect body, career, relationships, and making it all look effortless. Who set that standard anyway? Here, we're calling out the diet fads, hustle culture, beauty standards, and everything else that keeps us feeling stuck. But we're not just venting, we're diving into how to break free and rewrite the rules on your terms. So grab a coffee or a glass of wine and let's talk some shit. Together, we'll uncover how to live a life that's unapologetically yours. This is Talkin Sh. Let's dive in.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Talkin Sh podcast. It's Jana, your dietitian, coach, and someone who gets how hard this time of year can be when it comes to food, because we have officially entered the holiday season. And if we're being really honest, the holidays can feel loud, not just from maybe the music from the parties or all the to-dos, but from the voice in your head constantly asking, should I eat that? How much is too much? Or I already blew it. Might as well start over on Monday, or better yet, in January. That, my friend, is what we call food noise. And today we're diving deep into what food noise actually is, why it gets louder around the holidays, and most importantly, how to quiet it so you can enjoy food and stay connected to your goals. Because the truth is, the problem isn't food, it's the chatter around it. And this season, you deserve some peace. So let's define it. Food noise is that constant, repetitive mental chatter about eating, calories, good versus bad foods, and likely guilt. It sounds like, don't eat that, you'll gain weight. You already messed up. Just keep going and finish off the full chocolate cake. Everyone else is having dessert. I should too. I'll just start clean in January. It's like having a radio in your head that never turns off. And here's the thing. Food noise doesn't come from a lack of willpower or motivation. It actually comes from a lack of trust. Trust in your body, trust in your hunger, trust that you can enjoy food without losing control. That's why around the holidays, when food is everywhere and often emotions are high, the volume turns up. Hi, I wanted to share something completely new with you. My how to eat fast food and lose weight guide. Because sometimes dinner comes in a paper bag through your car window, and no, that doesn't mean you failed at eating healthy. This guide was created for real women with real lives. From juggling careers or kids or both to those nights when cooking just isn't happening. I'll show you how to make choices that support your health, even when fries are on the menu. Inside, I'll show you the exact menu hacks from McDonald's, Taco Bell, Starbucks, and other major chain fast food restaurants that keep your blood sugar steady, cravings calm, and your jeans fitting. Grab the guide today, go to my website, healthwins.org, and snag your instant download. Here's why your brain feels louder this time of year. First and foremost, diet culture programming. You've been conditioned to believe food around the holiday season is bad. Every ad, every influencer screams, avoid the sweets or burn off the calories. That pressure feeds guilt, not joy. And maybe also feeds shame. And anytime guilt and shame are around, typically speaking, the voice gets louder. Number 2, stress and emotions. The holidays aren't just about food, they're about feelings. Family tension, travel, grief, comparison. Food actually just becomes the coping tool for all the things that we might not be able to say around this time of year. Number 3, Restriction before and after. You tell yourself, I'll be good all week so I can splurge this weekend, or I'll detox after the holidays. Those swings keep your brain obsessed with food. Number 4, unrealistic expectations. You expect yourself to eat perfectly in an imperfect season. And when you don't, the inner critic takes over. So what happens? You eat, you feel guilty, you restrict, you crave, you overeat again, and the noise just keeps getting louder and louder. Does this sound familiar? If so, here's the truth. Food noise is not the enemy. It's actually just information. It's your body saying, hey, I'm not getting enough fuel. Or, hey, I'm stressed out. Or, hey, you've made food the problem when it's actually your mindset that's the problem. Food noise often shows up when you're physically underfed. So if you are skipping meals, restricting carbs, or saving calories. It shows up if you're emotionally undersupported and you're using food to soothe instead of express. And food noise often shows up when you're mentally overstimulated, trying to control everything instead of trusting your body. When you start to see food noise as simply feedback, not failure, you can respond with curiosity instead of criticism. So let's get practical, because we always want to, or I like to set my coaching clients up with the application piece. It's one thing to know, it's a completely different thing to actually apply. So here are 5 powerful ways to calm the food chatter this holiday season. Number 1, we want to eat regularly. So skipping meals doesn't save calories, it actually just amplifies your cravings. We want to aim for protein and fiber at every meal. So think about those eggs or veggies for breakfast, balanced snacks, and real meals, not just snacking or grazing. This helps us truly nourish our body, and it really helps quiet our mind, because your body is truly being nourished and truly being fueled to do what we need it to do. Number 2, we want to ditch the good versus bad labels. When you label food as bad, you actually attach shame to it. When you label it as fuel, you create more freedom. So, repeat after me. It's just food. You're allowed to enjoy a cookie without earning it. and I hope you enjoy a really amazing tasting cookie, whatever your favorite one is. Because remember, I have a saying that says, I'd rather you have a cookie a day than 7 cookies in one day. So again, repeat after me. It's just food. We want to create that neutral relationship with it. Number 3, identify the emotion, not the excuse. Oof, this is a big one. Identify the emotion, not the excuse. Ask yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you're anxious. Maybe you're tired. When you name it, you can address it without using food as the fix. Remember, food can only fix true physical hunger. It can't fix emotional hunger. So identify those emotions without giving it an excuse or stuffing them. Number 4, set boundaries with people and food. If Aunt Karen comments on your plate, smile and redirect. Remember, Aunt Karen probably struggles way more than you do if she's commenting on your food. You don't owe anyone an explanation for what's on your fork. Boundaries protect your peace and your progress. So think about how you want to navigate that with others and with yourself. Remember, boundaries aren't just for other people, they're also for you. You can say no to you. How does that feel? We want to think about these boundaries and how to actually Allow them to create freedom and peace in your world. Number 5, have a plan, not punishment. So instead of I'll start over Monday, think about it this way. The plan says I'll drink water, get a walk in, and eat my next balanced meal. That's self-trust. That's accountability, not guilt. So what's your plan? Not what's your punishment. This season isn't about perfection. It's about connection. And when you focus on connection with your body, your people, and your purpose, food starts to lose its power. So here's the reframe I want you to carry with you during this holiday season. You're not weak for craving sugar. There is delicious food around us this holiday season. You're not bad for wanting pie. Again, pie is delicious. There's nothing bad about you for wanting that. And you're not broken because food still feels hard. You're just human. And you're learning to rebuild trust with yourself. Maybe for the first time, particularly as it relates to food. And that trust takes time, it takes consistency, and it takes compassion. So this holiday season, when food noise gets loud, take a breath and remind yourself, I am in control of my choices. I can listen to my body. I can enjoy food without fear. Because peace with food doesn't come from more willpower. It comes from awareness, boundaries, and grace. And if you want extra support learning how to do that, that's exactly what I teach inside the Healthy Body Collective. It's where women like you are learning to balance blood sugars, manage cravings, lose weight sustainably, and finally find peace with food, all while living your real life. So until next time, remember, you are not your cravings, you are not your mistakes, and you are not powerless. You are capable, wise, and worth a peaceful relationship with food. See you next time.